What's going on, all you minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And the suit is back. That's right. Today, I get to announce 4 Marvel Omnibus reprints from February to April of 2024. So, join me. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to Davey Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of these new printings coming out in early 2024. So I'm breaking up the reprint news. People have asked me, where are all the reprints? You've announced new Omnis, but we haven't had any news about reprints in a while. Well, they're all coming, and they start with this video. So this particular time, I'm going to be talking about 4 Marvel Omnibus reprints from February to April, and then the next time around I'll do another couple of months, and then the next time I'll do 4 more announcements. So I'm trying to break these up into 4 announcements for each of these videos. But before I go any further, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And share the video. Let others know where you get your breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Editions. Alright, we got 4 books to talk about this time. 4 reprints, and every single one of these were voted by you all in the Omnibus reprint poll that we do every year. So I'm really happy to get to announce these. So, we'll do these month by month, or actually, April looks like it's got a couple, and we'll continue into the next video. But, let's go ahead and start with February. So kicking it off, the reprint announcements coming out in February of 2024 is Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Death of Spider-Man Omnibus. And let's take a look at your standard edition cover. So here is your standard edition cover. This is the one that was previously released, and it is drawn by Joe Quesada. So that's right, this time around we're going to get some direct market covers. Some of these books that only had one cover to begin with. So let's go ahead and talk about the contents of the book. So this collects Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 15, and then 150 to 160, Ultimate Comics Avengers vs. New Ultimates 1 through 6, and then Ultimate Comics Fallout 1 through 6. So let's go ahead and take a look at your direct market cover. So this direct market cover is supplied by Mark Bagley, and it features our character of Ultimate Spider-Man against the Ultimate 6. So you have Sandman, the Green Goblin there, Kraven the Hunter, Doc Ock, Electro, and the Vulture. Now, this particular omnibus was printed in 2012, and it only had 1 printing. Now, if you're wondering, wait, isn't this going to be Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 5? Well, that might be mapped a little bit different, and that's all I can say right now. But as far as this reprint, it is coming back, and it is one that you all voted for. Now, we got to keep on going, because we got 3 more books to talk about. Alright, now we are moving into March, and I laid a hint that a certain blind lawyer would be getting some love in the reprint department. So, it is my honor to get to announce, coming in March of 2024, Daredevil by Brubaker and Lark Omnibus Volume 2. Finally, because I know so many people have asked me and they've been worried, wait a minute, is this ever going to come out? Well, the answer is yes. So let's go ahead and take a look at your standard edition cover. So the standard edition cover here is supplied by MARKO DJURDJEVIC. Now, let's talk about the contents of the book. So this collects Daredevil 106 to 119, issue 500, annual number 1 from 2007, Blood of the Tarantula one-shot. And this finishes out Ed Brubaker's run on Daredevil. But it also has a direct market cover, so let's take a look at the direct market cover. This direct market cover here is supplied by Joe Quesada. So in this particular omnibus, you're not only going to find the writings of Ed Brubaker, but also Greg Rucka and Nocenti, and you're going to find the artwork of Michael Lark and Paul Azaceta, just to name a few of the artists that worked on this book. But finally, there is the answer. When is this book coming out? And now you have it. It is coming out in March of 2024. All right, moving on into April of 2024. We've got 2 books this round, and I'll announce the next book when I kick off the next video. But the first book that's coming out in April of 2024 is one that took me by surprise, and it's also one that you all voted for. So it is my absolute pleasure to get to announce Ghost Rider by Jason Aaron Omnibus, coming out in April of 2024. So let's take a look at this standard edition cover by the legendary Marc Silvestri, my favorite artist, taking on Ghost Rider, and it is one killer cover. So glad that this book is coming out. This book was originally printed in 2010, and it's only had 1 printing, so here is the reprint. So what does this collect? Collects the same thing that the first printing did. Ghost Rider, the 2006 series 20 through 35, and then the miniseries Ghost Rider's Heavens on Fire 1 through 6. So we also have a direct market cover with this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the direct market cover, and that is supplied by Greg Land. So Greg Land supplying this direct market cover. Now, Jason Aaron was the main writer during this particular run of Ghost Rider, but in here you have artwork from Tony Moore, Tan Eng Huat, and Roland Boshi, just to name a few of the artists. And I'm so glad this is one that surprised me that it's coming back to print. Not because it just, I didn't think they were ever going to do it, but you all voted for it, and here it is coming back in April. Not the only book coming out in April, though. So let's talk about the next book. So, the next book coming out in April of 2024, finally, it is Thor by Walter Simonson Omnibus. This is one that I get asked often, when is this coming back to print? Are they going to wait till the epics are coming out? Nope, it's coming back to print in April of 2024. So let's take a look at the standard edition cover. So here's the standard edition cover by the legendary Walter Simonson, who of course wrote and drew this particular era of Thor, but he is not alone. But before we talk about the art and the writing, let's go ahead and look at the content of the book. So this collects Thor 337 to 355, 357 to 369, and 371 to 382, plus the Balder the Brave 4-issue miniseries. Now, let's take a look at the direct market cover. And this direct market cover is supplied also by Walter Simonson, and features not just Thor, Odin's son, but Beta Ray Bill, which is, of course, is a creation by Walter Simonson. So in here, you're going to have not just artwork by Walter Simonson, but also Sal Buscema. You're going to have the crossover with the Mutant Massacre. You're going to have the story with Fafnir the Dragon, the return of Loki, Malekith the Dark Elf, Surtur, Ragnarok, Hela, the Titanium Man, Curse. Oh, it's got one of the most wonderful stories that features Scourge the Executioner. Manly eye sweat every time I read that story. And, of course, the miniseries of Balder the Brave, when he's just rolling solo. But that is finally coming out. So that is your first round of announcements from February to April. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you know when the next round of videos are going up. Smash that like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments which covers you're going to get. If these were the books you voted for, maybe the next round will have books you voted for, if not this round. But that's it from me. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.